Are you an artist? Have you ever created or attempted to create any type of art before? I have. Something that I realized that I experienced is the dread of actually creating the art that I want to create. And it comes from this place of fear that when I create the art, it's not going to be the way that I imagined it in my head. I think everybody knows what I'm talking about. Anyone who's ever had a story, a drawing, maybe even a dance or a song, in your head you want it to be a certain way, but you never actually create it because you have this fear that if and when you create it, that it won't be anywhere near as good as you wanted it to be, that it won't be anywhere close, and that it'll be so awful that you'd be better off not making it in the first place. I know that I have experienced thoughts like that before, more than I would like to admit, and I hate that feeling. I really do. It's living in a state of fear and worry that you won't be able to be what you want to be, that you won't be able to live up to your own expectations. But also, it's putting this pressure of perfection on yourself, which is unnecessary, because the fact is, what makes something perfect? It's hard for something to ever truly be perfect. I don't even think it's even possible, really, for something to ever truly be perfect. So instead of being fearful of actually attempting to create your art, it makes more sense to go ahead and try to do it. Even if you struggle along the way,
I'll be your first
you will
audience.
improve in the long run. You'll learn more about yourself, probably, about the things that you're good at and the things that you're not so good at. And as you improve in your art, it'll become easier and easier in the future as you make more art, as you grow in your skills. I know it can be hard sometimes to put ourselves out there and, like I said, to create art when we don't know if it will turn out to be anywhere near as good as we wish for it to be. But we have to do it, okay? Because that's what makes one an artist, you know? And I don't think as an artist you can truly ever be happy if you're not creating art. From my own experience, I definitely say that's true. I'm not happy if I'm not creating. I'm very unhappy if I just stop creating. I get very, very sad, honestly. So it's something that I always consistently have to be doing. And it can be scary sometimes because in my head, it's not going to be as good as I want it to be. But you still have to try. Trust me on this. Another failing that, again, I'm sorry everyone has had this failing before. Have you ever lost a really good show or read a really good book? And instead of encouraging you to make your own stuff in art, instead it discourages you because you're like, I'm never going to be able to make something as amazing as this. Why do I even try? That's happened to me lots of times. I read a good book, I watch a good TV show or a movie, and I'm just like, dang, I'll never be able to do something like this. I should just give up while I'm at it. It, again, doesn't really make any sense. It's putting a lot of doubt on yourself. And you have to ask yourself, why do I have so little confidence in my ability? The fact is, if every artist or creator, the same people who made those books or movies or shows, if they thought the same way you thought, then their creation wouldn't even exist. They had to have faith in themselves to actually work towards their dream and make sure that actually happened. And they had to have trust that even if it seemed like it was impossible or hard, that their artwork and its final outcome would be able to be something that would inspire people, that would be beautiful and gracious. Creating art is hard for numerous reasons. I could talk about that for a very long time if I wanted to. I'm not going to, because the fact is, it's something that's very important for humanity, and I think for us as people, because it inspires, it uplifts, and it's wonderful that things are able to do that we're able to create things that allow us to feel so happy, so excited, so, like so thrilled. So as an artist, just remember, always continue to create. Don't give up. Even when it seems hard or like things will never turn out the way you want it to be, don't give up. Just keep on it, at it. As long as it continues to bring you joy or peace or happiness.